Welcome to the WWC. I am the Dominator, the founder. Do you have what it takes to be in the WWC? Let's dive in and show you what's up. If you're new to wrestling, here in WWC Rise is where you will start off to prove and show that you are meant to be in the WWC. You will participate in a few matches until you get the opportunity to have a match for the WWC Rise Championship. If your specialty is tag team matches, you and your partner of a random choice must prove that you are the greatest team ever to win the WWC Rise Tag Team Championships. If hardcore style is your favorite, you will have an opportunity to have a few matches in WWC Overdrive, our fast-paced and hardcore-based wrestling show. Everyone on Overdrive will compete for the WWC Hardcore Championship. If you successfully become WWC Rise Champion, you have an opportunity to vacate the title and choose between WWC Beatdown or WWC Warzone to which show you would like to be on. Or you can decide to stay on Rise to work on yourself even more. Warzone hosts the WWC World Heavyweight Champion, the WWC US Champion, and the WWC Warzone Tag Team Champions, while WWC Beatdown hosts our WWC Champion, WWC Intercontinental Champion, and WWC Beatdown Tag Team Champions. The women's division not only star in both Beatdown and Warzone, they also star in the all-women's show called WWC Women's Wednesday, where they compete for the WWC Women's Wednesday Champion, WWC Women's Intercontinental Champion, and WWC Women's Wednesday Tag Team Championships. In the event that you are not on the match card for a show, don't fret. You can always ask to be in the WWC live events or WWC Midday Mayhem. We want everyone to have as much exposure as they can to increase their fan base. With that being said, I hope you choose the WWC for a good choice to start. See you soon.
That's trying to murder me. Get this. That's who's trying to kill me. Somebody in the rocket tank. Oh! That's the only 3 they made so far. LeBron! I made it! Wait a minute, can it see me? Yes it can! Oh my gosh! You jaywalked again! No, that's petty, bro! Oh my god!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of WWC Rise. Hope you guys are doing fine, hope you guys are doing well, hope you're pushing more power than a Duracell battery. It's your boy T-Bone here today, calling the action here tonight, WWC Rise action. Hope you guys are doing mighty fine today. We have one-on-one competition going on today. We have Evelyn Carter, the WWC Rise champion. She requested to have 2 matches today, which makes sense. It's honestly amazing. But this match right here is a non-title match. She is the current WWC Rise Women's Champion. Well, Rise champion. She's the first ever woman she's the first ever woman Rise champion. We decided not to have we decided to have it for women, so it's all good. It's really good. But there she is, WWC Rise champion, third generation superstar, making a name for herself here in this awesome company.
It's scheduled for one fall.
Showcasing who she is, showing off the physical crowd. There she is. WWC Rise champion Evelyn Carter making her way down to the ring right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned a few minutes ago, third generation superstar. She is the granddaughter of Anthony Smokey Carter. And to my knowledge, I believe she is the first third generation superstar from the Carter family. Well, yeah, she is the first female third generation superstar from the Carter family. The first third generation superstar from the Carter family would be Aaron Carter II. That is both of the people mentioned. So Evelyn Carter and Aaron Carter II are both children of Aaron Carter Sr. Carter Sr., he's the second generation superstar. Not really much to say about him because of a lot of things that's happened in the past, but all is well and all is forgiven, you know. But moving on, here comes our opponent.
And her opponent from Elysian Fields, Rachel Wimp.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the younger sister of the Wimps. If you know who they are, the Wimp brother, the Wimp and his brother. He goes by the Wimp's brother. It makes sense. But yes, pretty cool wrestling. Pretty cool wrestling faction so far. They're pretty much the best. They're a good triple threat. I'll say that. If that makes sense. But ladies and gentlemen, we're geared up and ready to go here on Rise. Carter versus Wimp. Who's gonna get the win here tonight? We don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, Wimp starting off. Plethora of kicks. Going crazy with those kicks indeed. Look at this collar elbow tie up. What's going to happen next? We don't know what's going to happen. But Carter right there going behind. Trying to figure out what to do. And look at this. The Wimp, Rachel Wimp reverses it. Turns into a headlock. Goes straight to the ground. But look at this now. Get up to their feet. And look at this. Evelyn Carter has Rachel Wimp in the chokehold as well. And look at this. Slinging her across the way. Irish whip now, straight into the turnbuckle. Kick away. The referee's all in the way as well. And look at this. Oh my goodness. The jump, that beautiful leap in the building. I'm pretty sure she learned that from her uncle and her grandfather. Evelyn Carter now. Look at this. Going to work on the outside. Oh my goodness. Look at her going up top. Going to work. That diving splash. Oh my goodness. Didn't quite get it all. Rachel Wimp, beautiful springboard moonsault. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? 1, 2. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not it. Look at this. Carter back up to her feet. But gets knocked back down with the double X handle. Look at this. Stomping away at her opponent. My goodness. Carter with a reversal now. Look at this. Trying to come up with the stomps as well. Trying to return the favor. Look at this Irish whip. Evelyn now, that beautiful. And look at this. Rachel doesn't know what's going to hit her. Look at this right now. Carter taken away. Lifting her up for a devastating move. What could it be? Look at this. That rope on guillotine. Neck straight across the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, that is really painful. I'm sure nobody wants to be on the receiving end of that. But look at this. That beautiful diving crossbody. She learned that from her uncle. Going for the pin. One. Only a 1 count off that exchange. Look at this now. Carter going with that drop kick straight to the side of the head. Could knock the brains out of Rachel. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss any of the action. WWC Rise every bi-weekly on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We ended up getting a little late start, but all is well. Carter now, look at this. DDT straight to the leg. She almost popped that ankle. But look at this beautiful spinning takedown. Oh, snap it. What a second. Going high risk, and she hits all the mark right there. Getting over there by the broadcaster. He throws Rachel Went back into the ring. Picks her up and goes for the kick, and what could this be right here? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that beautiful, beautiful, devastating move. 2. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Just like that, Evelyn Carter picks up the victory. And wait a minute. Look at this. Samaya Eaton making her way here into the back into the arena after being gone off a brief hiatus. Ladies and gentlemen, that epic showdown between Evelyn Carter and Rachel Wimp picking up the victory. Evelyn Carter picking up the victory here tonight. Pretty impressive, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up next. Hardcore match, Extreme Rules, whatever you want to call it. We have Johnny and Wildcat taking on the Morgan Legacy. That's Eric Morgan and Leon in white. Which one of these two teams wants it more? Which one of these two teams are going to pick up the victory here tonight? We don't know, but we'll find out in just a few short seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, also, by the way, Eric Morgan and Leon Morgan, second generation superstars in the making. Leon, the son of George Morgan, and Eric, the nephew. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head on down the ringside. Let's not prolong the time. Referee calling for the match to start, and here we go. Double tag team action here tonight. Look at this Wildcat with that sidewalk slam, and look at Johnny pressing his opponent straight to the neck. Eric Morgan with a reversal to Wildcat, now going to work, throws him into the corner, but Johnny stops him in his tracks. Comes up with a spinning, still spinning. Oh my goodness, making me dizzy. Whew. Beautiful spinning move right there, that spinning power slam. And now, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Wildcat going crazy on Leon. Eric reverses Johnny, but Wildcat trying to get his lick back. And look at that, Leon stopping Wildcat in his tracks. That's pretty wild if you ask me. Leon now going to work, but Eric also going to work. Johnny, oh my goodness. Wildcat in the reversal, trying to get back into the mix, but Eric sees him. He has reflexes like a cat right now. Sliding out of the ring, possibly looking for a weapon of some sort. He brings out the trash can, smashes it straight into the face of Wildcat and throws it straight at him. Meanwhile, Leon has that sledgehammer. Looks like he's going to execute some damage, but look at this Johnny with that chair, but Leon throws the chair out the way to drop kick. Try to hit Johnny. I think he's trying to tag his cousin by mistake. And look at that face bopping off the trash can. You can see that dent in the trash can. My goodness. He's got a hard head. You know what they say, hard head makes a soft behind. Crazy. But look at this. Oh, snapping. Eric Morgan is now seeing color. And Johnny on the top rope. I've never seen that in a while. And look at this. Johnny going for something big. That, oh, snap. I guess he lost his footing. Eric now going to work on Johnny. Trying to show him who's boss. Beautiful STO. Reverse, Russian takedown. I don't know. Wildcat. Beautiful clothesline. Straight to Leon. But Leon back up to his feet like nothing ever happened. But Eric Morgan going to work on Wildcat inside of the ring. Meanwhile, Leon brings a ladder into the ring. And look at this, that crazy roll by that crazy roll by Eric. I'm not going to work on Leon. I'm sorry, going to work on Wildcat, but Leon on the outside trying to go to work on Johnny. Beautiful T-bone suplex. Look at that, Eric Morgan now going to work, grabbing a table in hand. What's he gonna do with it? He throws it straight at Wildcat, right into the kidneys. Goodness, look like a kidney area. Look like a kidney shot by the way. And Johnny now Irish whipping Eric, and look at this, that beautiful splash straight into the corner. Dropping Eric like he's nothing. But look at this. Johnny getting fired up. Look at this. Look at this. It looks like a worm. But we're going to call that the caterpillar elbow drop. Going for the pin now. Could this be it right here? 1, 2. Oh, that was a 2 count right there. That was pretty close. Good thing, man. It was crazy. Both Morgans are up top. Beautiful diving moves, sets. Beautiful diving moves, by the way. Eric learned from his uncle. Leon learned from his father. They are the same person. George Morgan, an awesome WWC legend, WWC Hall of Famer, did 24 years in wrestling and recently retired. Made a brief comeback, but then he's enjoying retirement. There's nothing wrong with that. He said he wants to live. To see his grandchildren. He is doing that right now. Don't blame him. Oh snap, dude. A whole lot of chaos going on. And look at this, Leon. Oh my God. Goodness. Leon now going up top. Diving elbow drop, and look, he came inches away from hitting those steel steps, ladies and gentlemen. Inches away. Because of a massive injury right there. Could have scraped his face or something. Look at this Wildcat going to work on Eric now, trying to throw him past the way over steps over there. Look at that atomic drop. Oh my God. Johnny on the other side. But look at this Leon with that springboard, stopping Wildcat, putting his body on the line, landing on the sledgehammer as well. Ouch. Johnny going to work on Eric, touching him straight in the face. Another trash can is in the fray, by the way. The dangerous power slam from Johnny, and Johnny getting all fired up here, but Leon trying to shut that down quickly. Trying to keep him away from his cousin. Eric now inside of the ring, but Wildcat stopping him in his tracks, whatever he was going to do. And look at that Dominator slam. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? 1, 2. And ladies and gentlemen, sadly, that is it for the Morgans. But huge congratulations to Wildcat and Johnny.
The masked man, Wildcat, and Spectacular Johnny.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Spectacular Johnny and Wildcat have picked up the victory here tonight against the Morgans. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a big, hefty talk about that backstage. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, these two are very victorious here tonight, Johnny and Wildcat. huge congratulations to those two. I'm pretty sure they're gonna live it up downtown and on Beale Street or something. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, next match on the menu, singles competition, hardcore singles competition. We got Mavis Barnes taking on Duncan. And ladies and gentlemen, might I say, a big transformation by Duncan. Lost a lot of weight, got into shape, had enough time to recollect himself and all of that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, moving on into this next matchup, we're really excited to have you guys here tonight. Really thankful for you guys tuning in as well. But let's go ahead and head on down to ringside. Let's not promote the time. Let's not prolong the time. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring.
Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, Mavis Barnes.
Mavis Barnes sporting a new look here tonight on WWC Rise. Doing pretty good for herself. And look at this. Trying to get the crowd behind her as well. Let's see what she has. Let's see if she has what it takes to get the victory here in this matchup against her opponent. Here he comes, making his way down to the ring now.
And her opponent from Helena, Montana, weighing in at 218 pounds.
That rock star look. That crazy physique. Here he is coming down to the ring. It's Duncan. Duncan has been out of action for a little well over 3 months. But he's not one to be back. He's not one to back down from any fight, any challenge. Let's see if he has any signs of ring rust. Look at that Mavis getting all fired up, but look at this Duncan. He's getting ready for the matchup. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. Mavis with a running start, but Duncan reverses with a German suplex and follows up with that elbow, jumping elbow straight to the head. Referee going for the pin. Two count off that exchange. Duncan now getting all fired up, and look at this going to work on Mavis Barnes. Has her up in the air for a stalling suplex and hits it in mighty succession. Stomping away at the head now. Oh my God. Just dropping all that weight on the lower half of Mavis Barnes. Looks like Mavis isn't looking pretty too good here. Duncan though getting all the momentum here, and look at this. Begging her to get up now, and look at this. Duncan pretty far away. Yeah, pretty sure of it, but look at this Mavis now. Getting some offense in, going for that pin, but Duncan reverses the pin, turns into a pin as well, but gets a kick out at one. Stomping away. Duncan now, look at this, lifting Mavis and chucking her on the other side of chucking her to the other side of the ring. My goodness. Duncan going straight to the outside, going for something big here. Look at this. Grabbing the sledgehammer. Going to work and slamming it straight down into Mavis. Oh my goodness. The young lady's gonna need a whole lot of ice after this matchup. Duncan with the lefts and rights. Now going, picking her up on the shoulder, and look at this. Oh my gosh, dropping her straight. Back in her head, back in her neck area. Duncan now with that ladder, looking like he's going to do it, and yes he is, bridging that ladder across the broadcasting area and on that apron. And look at this, Barnes with that punch straight to the knee, to the lower knee part. She's going up top, going for that diving clothesline, my goodness. straight across the neck of Duncan. Could that be enough to knock him off his feet for a minute? And look at this deadlift powerbomb from Mavis Barnes. Pretty impressive move, might I say, as well for a lady of her size. Throws Duncan straight into those steel steps. Doesn't even know Duncan doesn't seem to be knowing where he is now. Smashing his face straight into the floor mat. Ladies and gentlemen, the floor mat offers nearly no protection. It's a thin pad outside the ring. Barnes now going to work, getting all the momentum, and look at this repeated slams to the floor as well. Could almost cause a concussion. Mavis now grabs the sledgehammer. Looks like she's gonna do a little payback, and look at that. Sledgehammer straight to the head of Duncan. Trying to go to work, but Duncan snatches it out of her hand and goes straight to the stomach, and now going to work in the lower back area. Oh my gosh. Just wailing with that sledgehammer. My gosh, man. Irish whip her straight into the stairs as well. He said, what goes around comes around. Don't play with me. And now throwing Mavis Barnes all the way across the floor. Grabbing the legs, going for something crazy, stomping away at the abdomen part. My goodness. Before this match is over with, I'm pretty sure she's going to have a lot of, well, before the end of the night, I'm pretty sure she's going to need a good ice pack or something. A big body ice pack or something. Mavis with the reversal now. Elbow smashes straight to the stomach of Duncan. Throwing him to the other side of the floor. My goodness. Floor of this arena. Stomping away on his feet. That elbow drop straight into the chest. My goodness. You can see how much impact she had with that move. Had enough force to lift Duncan's leg out of the air. Goes Duncan back into the ring. Stomping away at the limbs of Duncan. Barnes now that punched another left and right. Look at that, those throat chop. Stopping Duncan straight in his tracks as well. But Duncan with a reversal, throwing those elbows straight into the stomach, to the chest area almost. But look at that Barnes with the combo. Beautifully hit. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? 1, 2. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a 2 count off that exchange as well. The Barnes not through with him, trying to give him a 3-piece in the biscuit, but Duncan with the reversal. Mavis now grabs him over her shoulder, throws him straight into that ring post with the snake arms. Straight into the turnbuckle, shall I say. Mavis now grabs a ladder, bringing the ladder into play. It looks like nobody wants to back down in this matchup. Who wants it more? Who wants this matchup more? And ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in tomorrow night to the WWC, don't forget to watch WWC Women's Wednesday live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on Twitch. You don't want to miss any of the action there. You can see the likes of Rika Love Sims, Marie Red Panda, Diela, and the WWC Intercontinental, or the WWC Women's Intercontinental Champion, Luna Love. You don't want to miss any of those people in action tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Duncan with a diving splash. What could this mean right here? 1, 2, and ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Duncan gets the victory here in tonight's match against Mavis Barnes.
Here is your winner, Duncan!
A good effort, a good try with Mavis Barnes, but didn't seem to be enough for tonight. But she'll get him sometime soon. Big congratulations to Duncan on winning this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next session, to the next part of this matchup, to the next part of this night, might I say. But ladies and gentlemen, singles competition coming up next. And here we go, Leonardo versus Janet. Who's going to pick up the victory here tonight on Rise between these two? We don't know, but we will find out in just a few short seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Leonardo on a big win streak as of late. So far he has 15 wins under his belt ever since making his debut. And ladies and gentlemen, will that end here tonight against his opponent Janet? We don't know, but we'll find out in just a few short minutes. Heading on down to ringside now, awaiting the arrival of these two. And here comes the man of the hour, Mr. Leonardo. There he is, all hyped up.
Making his way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 200.
I didn't think he was actually going to say it.
Leonardo Pontarelli.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Leonardo making his way down to the ring right now. This young man, as I said before, he has an impressive winning streak. 15 wins since his debut here on Rise. Just really hope, let's just hope that he does what it takes to keep his win streak. But sometimes some streaks are meant to be broken. Not wishing it on him, but you know, it's just whatever. It's just business. But Leonardo was interviewed earlier today, asked about his winning streak, and he said, whatever happens, happens, but just know this, you guys are going to have a full show here tonight from Mr. Man of the Hour, Leonardo. Awaiting the arrival of his opponent, Leonardo, and look at this. Comes out to Irish, ladies and gentlemen. Despite them saying Texas, she's from Ireland. But ladies and gentlemen, here she comes down to the ring. This is Janet. Making her way now to the ring. Trying to get the crowd hyped up as much as possible. Look at that, jigging her way into the ring as well, showcasing her Irish roots. Oh man! Just put her in, just put her in green already. just dress her up like a leprechaun. Oh man! Well, ladies and gentlemen, here, referee calling for the match to start, and here we go. Leonardo starting off with those punches and a beautiful scoop slam as well. Trying to go with a kick, but Janice cancels with a kick of her own. Luna Love is here, ladies and gentlemen. She is here in the chat. If you guys are not following her, please give her a follow. If you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe to her as well. Luna Love here in the WWC. You can watch more action. You can watch her in action in the WWC tomorrow night. You can watch her in action tomorrow night on the WWC Women's Wednesday live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on Twitch. And also, if you're looking for another company to join as well, you can also. The thing about the WWC, you can join as many companies as you want and also be here in the WWC. But if you're looking for another place to showcase your talent, the ESW, that is Elite Star Wrestling. The founder is there in the chat, Luna Love. She's the founder of ESW and DOH, Digital of Honor. But hit her up with a DM on Instagram for more information on that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get right back to the match. Leonardo with a trash can in hand, throwing it straight inside of the ring. Missing Janet by a couple of inches. Going for the pin now, Janet. Look at this. 1, 2. Somebody said 2. Somebody said 2. Who was that? Was it you? It was her. Pretty sure it was her. Janet with this powerbomb, a spinning powerbomb slam, but Leonardo back up to his feet. Says you got to do a lot more damage than that. But look at this, Leonardo. Ouch! Oh my goodness. Dropping her straight on her neck off his shoulder. Dropping the elbow straight to the back as well. Leo now getting it all, getting the crowd lined up with him. But look at this, going straight outside. Possibly going for another weapon of some sort. Steel chair in hand. Janice with the trash can. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. She stops Leo and smashes his face straight into the edge of that trash can. Look at this. Leo with another reversal. Cartwheel, back elbow, smash straight to the face of Janet. Now trying to call for something here. Trying to call for something big here. Never mind, just grabbing Janice and slamming her face first off that top turnbuckle. And that top turnbuckle, as you see, the logo is embossed, meaning it has a kind of sharp edge on there. Don't know what type of material, but I know it is fabric. And look at the trash can bending as the force is being used to beat the force being thrown towards the opponent. Leo kick straight to the face. Janet getting that trash can out of the ring. Leonardo now calling for something big here. Look at this, lefts and rights. And now look at this, that spin around, suplex straight into a slam. Slamming Sue Slam, the triple S. And look at this clothesline with Janet straight out of the ring. But Janet back up to her feet like nothing ever happened. Goes for a weapon of some sort. And grabbing the kendo stick. Bringing it straight inside the ring. But Leonardo stops her in her tracks. That body drop. She's slamming her head straight off the lip of that chair. She's going to need some ice after that. Leonardo going up top. Diving elbow drop straight to the back. Oh my gosh. Going for the pin. 2. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is all she wrote here tonight. Or Janet may need to go get an ice pack after that. I'm pretty sure landing on the lip of that chair at the back of her head probably caused a mild concussion. We'll have an injury report later on, maybe. A huge congratulations to Leonardo picking up the victory here in this hardcore matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the next match. We're not going to prolong the time here tonight. We have two championships. We have two championship main events. You don't want to miss any of the action. But ladies and gentlemen, first off, we have another Extreme Rules match. We have Kelly versus Rebecca. These two. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly, if anybody remembers a few episodes ago, Kelly is on a dominant, I can't even say it. She's been dominating, and that's what I'm trying to get at. She's been dominating the competition, and she's rightfully earned a spot to be in a #1 contenders match. That match will be happening on the next episode of Rise. Depending on the main event of the evening as well. So, but ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get started with this matchup. Let's not prolong the time. Let's head on down to ringside. Beautiful, lovely arena, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring right now, the Lady of Dominance. That's what I was trying to say, the Lady of Dominance. She's been dominating the competition ever since she's been here. Ladies and gentlemen, here she comes down to the ring right now. This is Kelly. If you're not familiar with her, you have to go back a few episodes ago to see her dominance displayed. She's making her way into the ring right now. Getting the crowd behind her as well. Look at this. She said, it's my time to get back into this ring. She said, it's my time to get this match one and done. Giving the crowd a big shout out, giving the crowd a big kiss as well. My goodness. Oh my goodness. She's very bubbly personality, despite her her resting face. If that makes sense.
From Detroit, Michigan.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming straight from the Ross Family Gym in Detroit, Michigan. Frank Ross picked up this talent right here. This is Rebecca, ladies and gentlemen. Rebecca making her debut here tonight on Rise. Can't wait to see what the Ross Family Gym is produced out of this person right here. As stated, this is her very first match here on Rise. She's making the debut here tonight. There goes Kelly. There goes Rebecca. Which one of these two are going to pick up the victory? Referee calling for the bell, and here we go. Kick straight from Rebecca to the face of Kelly, trying to put on a display of dominance. But look at this, you can't dominate somebody who's controlled the art of dominance. Kelly is going for that spin kick, but it seems like Rebecca's a little bit quicker than her. Got reflexes like a cat. Speaking of cat fight. Anyway. Look at this Rebecca now carrying Kelly on her shoulders. Beautiful lace slam. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? One. Even Kelly was like, you got to do a lot more damage than that. Elbows drop straight to the chest area. My goodness. We may have someone who could be equally matched to Kelly. We might find that in Rebecca. We don't know. But look at this. Rebecca now pulling on the limbs, and good God almighty. And look at this Rebecca now going under the ring, grabbing the trash can. I think everybody's favorite weapon is the trash can. The trash can has been used multiple times in these matchups here tonight. Rebecca now with those kicks, and look at that clothesline, dropping Kelly straight on the floor. Rebecca now, trash can in hand. She's very indecisive. She wants to use the trash can for Ben. She doesn't want to use the trash can. Kelly with a reversal, by the way. Look at this, going straight up top, going for something big here. Going for something big, but Rebecca stops her, slams her straight into the middle of the ring. Rebecca now that back rake, oh my goodness, raking the fingers into the back. But look at that Kelly with a springboard forearm. Rebecca didn't see it coming. Kick straight to the back as well. Kelly trying to figure out something here, trying to figure out a game plan. Forearm smash straight to the face. And look at this Rebecca with a reversal, comes up with the punches of her own. Rebecca going up top, but Kelly, look at this, but wasn't too quick to reverse it as Rebecca hits her with a crossbody. Going for the pin now, one count off that exchange. Kelly said light work. Light work. Look at this Rebecca trying to go for a ladder bridge as well. But Kelly brings out the weapon of choice up for this week, the table. Look at this, bringing the table, pulling this full square, and now Rebecca is seeing color. Welcome to the WWC. If she wasn't welcomed already, that's a big warm welcome right there. And now Kelly repeated stomps to Rebecca. That is really her welcome to the WWC. And look at that knee smash straight to the face. Can knock her unconscious after that. Going to work with those punches her face almost straight in, and answers over the stomping kick as well. Stomps the arm. Match is pretty brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, our women are very brutal here in the WWC. That's why they have their own show for a reason. WWC Women's Wednesday. You can watch that live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Featuring the likes of Rika Love Sims, Marie Red Panda, Diela, Trisha Ross, the Ross sisters, Trisha and Victoria, and many more. You can even see Luna Love, who was here in the chat. You can also see her, the WWC Women's Intercontinental Champion. Many much more talent tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Twitch. Rebecca with that kick to the face, dropping Kelly now. Going straight to the outside of the ring. Look like she's grabbing the ladder. Kelly, springboard, oh my gosh, straight to the back. Oh my goodness. Looks like Rebecca landed face first into that ladder. She might need an injury report as well, but look at this. Taking Kelly down with their leg takedown. Rebecca now throwing Kelly to the other side. And up top, Rebecca, look at this high, they call it high risk for a reason. There's only one way she could hit this. And look at this, that diving clothesline. She did clear the steps. Pretty impressive move by Rebecca, that diving clothesline. Going under the ring, kendo stick in hand. And look at this, going to work on Kelly. Hitting every section. Look at that kendo stick already bent and got the snap. Rebecca must be full of rage right now. I don't know, but look at this, Kelly trying to put it into it, but Rebecca with a reversal chopping away at the chest, and now beautiful combination. Look at that running bulldog as well, slamming Kelly's face into that floor, throwing her straight into the apron as well. Rebecca now, table in hand, throws it inside of the ring. Kelly getting up to her feet, stalking her opponent like a wolf on the prowl. Grabbing that sledgehammer, trying to show Rebecca who's boss. Look at this, probably does this. Oh my gosh! Sledgehammer straight to the stomach, straight to the back as well. I believe Rebecca's gonna get some ice. She's gonna need an ice pack after this matchup, seriously. Kelly back in the ring. Look at this now. Look like she's gonna go for something. Look like she's going for it. She's going for it. That knee smash straight to the face. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? 1, 2, and Rebecca surprisingly kicking out. Kelly's even shocked and amazed. And look at this, that clothesline number 1, clothesline number 2. Look at this, grabbing the foot, twisting kick. Oh my gosh. And Rebecca landing on that table. 1, 2, and a kick, and another kick out by Rebecca. My goodness. Kicking away at the arm. Look at this, stomping away on the sides as well. That kick straight to the face, and now Kelly grabbing that arm, trying to wrench it back. Oh my gosh. I can't stand that move, man. It's something crazy. It really is. Kelly now with the punches straight to the head, stomp away at the stomach as well. But look at this, knee straight to the temple. Oh my gosh. Laying out. Rebecca though, with the reversal, look at this, she's trying to get it, that kick straight to the side of the head. It wasn't enough to knock Kelly down, but enough to daze her, stun her. Setting up the table, could be going for something big here. Look at this. Rebecca throwing Kelly outside the ring, going away with those punches, grabbing her. Oh my gosh. Sit out stunner. Choking Kelly up against the rope. The top rope indeed. Rebecca kicking away now, going to work with that sledgehammer as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what is this? But look at this now. Kelly on top of that ladder, reverses out of the way. Look at that, sweeping the leg. Oh my goodness. Superwoman punch right there. That Wonder Superman punch. Sorry, I said Superwoman. But look at this. Slamming Rebecca face first into that ladder. There's a lot of sharp edges on the ladder too, but look at this. Adding insult to injury. Oh my goodness. Sledgehammer in hand, going to work, and look at that. Rebecca's now. My goodness. Kelly almost on top of that ladder, but look at this. Throwing Rebecca face first into that steel post. Pretty sure she's going to need something after that. She's going to need some ice, headache medicine or something. Kelly with the boot smash straight to the face. Now look at that, Irish whipping her straight to that ladder. Rebecca with a reversal. Kelly now being thrown on top. Another reversal, never mind. Another reversal, and look at this. She throws her into the ring. She's getting all battered and bruised now. I believe Kelly's trying to teach her a lesson. Welcome to the WWC for real. Chair smash straight to the back. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hopefully she's not going to be injured on her first debut here. That'd be kind of crazy right there. Kelly now, look at this. Using the weapon of choice, slamming her straight through that table. Oh my lord. Rebecca now trying to get back up to her feet, but Kelly like a wolf on the prowl, but Rebecca with the reversal. Oh my god. Grabbing Kelly now. Smashes her face first into that top turnbuckle. Was going for a speed slam, but Kelly had other changes with a DDT. And now, trying to put Rebecca away. Could this be it? Rebecca doesn't see what's coming. Look at this. Knee smash straight to the face. Could this be it? Could this be it for Rebecca? 1, 2, and ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Rebecca tried her best. She tried her hardest, but just in the end, she just came up a little too short. But it's all good. It's about learning. Kelly now, pretty sure Kelly's gonna need an ice bath after this match as well. Huge congratulations to Kelly, showcasing her dominance here in the WWC, here in WWC Rise. Taking on all comers, newcomers, old comers, doesn't matter who you are. She's gonna dominate whoever is in her path. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a short break right quick, so just give me a few minutes to get some water, just a little break. You know, we're just gonna take a little break. But we'll be right back with some more action after this.
Got hungry and then went and got a snack. So probably either way it go, I'm gonna be right back. Or probably got stopped up and I'm talking to my folks. Or probably chewing slowly cause I don't wanna choke. Shout out to the mods, yeah, they always hold it down. Rico, Mari, Linus, yeah, that's my crowd. Hit the chat, it's wild, they gon' lock it down. That's that's my fam to stream. Yeah, they run this town. Rico in the cut, yeah, she gotta keep it smooth. Murray bring the vibes, yeah, you know she got the groove. Linden's hold it steady, yeah, we're never gonna lose. While I'm gone real quick, yeah, I know they got my crew. Yeah, we gonna be right back. Go ahead and get a snack, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we gonna be right back. Go ahead and have a snack, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be right back, yeah. I'm gonna be right back, yeah. I'm gonna be right back. This is the B.I.B. song. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what it means. Yeah. Yeah. Just had to pause and be right back, you know, so. Yeah. I'm gonna take a minute, gonna be right back. Don't you go nowhere, you'll probably have a snack. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from our break. Another singles match coming your way. We have Troy Sullivan taking on Jared Ortiz. Let's go ahead and get this match started. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching Rise here this beautiful Tuesday night. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the WWC Hardcore Champion, Mr. Troy Sullivan,
Making his way to the ring
on the WWC Rise.
weighing in at 202 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Troy Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troy Sullivan, the younger brother of Randy Sullivan. Seeing that he is the brother of Randy Sullivan, I know greatness when I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, he has that knee brace that he got from an injury while training. We'll have to see if that's going to come into effect here tonight.
And his opponent from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Omega, Jared Ortiz.
The Omega making his appearance here, making his return here at WWC Rise. Coming all the way down to the ring as well. We got to see what this young man has in store for us here tonight in WWC Rise. He has been trying his hardest to become the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, the championship match there'll be another championship match in 2 weeks that Jared Ortiz is going to be a part of. #1 contendership. And look at that devastating clothesline as well. Troy Sullivan, but look at this. Sullivan, that punch straight to the head. Kick to the lower back area. Kick to the back area. Goodness. Troy's over here. Look at this, trying to put the hurt onto Jared Ortiz, throwing him straight into that corner. Beautiful forearm as well. Going for the pin. Could this be it right here? One count off that exchange. Elbow drop straight to the chest. I don't know what's wrong with the referee, but the referee's having a problem, I guess, just standing all in the way. But Sullivan now going to work on Ortiz, bringing him back into the ring. Look at this. Dropping him with that devastating blow to the back. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count off that exchange. Sullivan now going to the outside. That beautiful tope atomico. Now signaling Ortiz to get up that punch, going with the left and the right. Look at this. Going to work on Ortiz, choking him on the rope. My goodness. My Lord. Irish whip now. Drop down. And look at this. That back body drop from Sullivan. Going for the pin. Could this be it? 1. Only a 1 count off. Only a 1 count off of that. Sullivan now going to the outside of the ring, going to pick the first weapon here in this matchup. And it is the weapon of choice of this week. Is the table, smashing his face, smashing Ortiz's face straight into the table. My gosh. Sullivan was going for that patent Hurricane Rana, but Ortiz stopping him in his tracks and answers up. Who's that? Hey, what's up, Linus? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, a member of the Twitch fam is in the chat. That's old man. Oh my God, Jared Ortiz. I guess he's trying to defy gravity as well. What's going on? A lot of people defying gravity nowadays. But thank you, Linus, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following Old Man Linus, please give him a follow. Please give him a subscribe as well here on this channel. The man's amazing. Has amazing content, streaming-wise as well. And he's a very funny guy. He's really awesome. I really do appreciate his participation in the Twitch fam as well. He's amazing. Oh my God, and a low blow from Jared Ortiz. I knew it was something up when he had a different song. He had a different entrance thing coming in. What you say, what did he do? Jump into Noah? No, for real, he really jumped. He looked like he was trying to put himself through the broadcast table. That's what it seemed like. Ortiz now grabbing a steel chair. Troy Sullivan. What you say? No, man. Oh, no, man. Thank you for the great show. No problem, man. No problem. Sullivan with a reversal. Look at this. Headlock straight into a punch and now going to work. Look at this. That wrist lock punching his face again. Grabbing the steel chair and whacking him straight in the knees, straight in the head, and straight into... Oh, I thought he was going to go straight to the stomach with that one. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Yes, he did. And look at this. Troy Sullivan getting all the rage up. Look at this thumping away at the hand of Ortiz. I was stuck watching via Instagram browser. It's all good, bro. You good. Sullivan now, look at this. Going to work. Look at this. Going all the way around the world. With that beautiful pile driver, dropping Ortiz straight on the top of his head. The pile driver was banned in Memphis, but luckily it's not in the WWC. I don't care. What are they going to do? Come in and shut my show down? No, they're not. Are we wrestling tonight? Tonight is WWC Rise, so we have the night off. But look at that, Sullivan picking up the victory here in Rise against Mr. Jared Ortiz. Despite his craziness that he had going on. But yeah, this is Rise. This is the show for the new talent. Rise is for showcasing the new talent. Also, some talent that may have their physical prowess. If they need improvement, it's like Rise is our NXT. Rise is WWC. Rise is like WWE NXT. So those who may need a little help with their skills, and we're also trying to showcase the next generation as well. So, but we got the night off for tonight. What you say? Night off with lots of pops. Man. Linus is hilarious, y'all. Y'all really gotta give Linus a subscribe, man. Y'all gotta give him a follow too. But ladies and gentlemen, WWC Rise Tag Team Championships on the line here tonight in this triple threat tag team matchup. We have, from left to right, we have Zach Taylor and AK-47. In the middle, we have Dante Val and Adrian Martinez. And then we have the WWC Rise Tag Team Champions. That is, not me forgetting his name. That's crazy. He's on the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Evan Lewis. I'm sorry. Yes, Evan Lewis. Evan Lewis and his tag team partner, Ellis Wright. Yes, that's the name. That's his name. Ellis Wright being the younger brother of J-Dub Jared Wright and Big Money Cliff. So we can expect a lot of things from that young superstar. Adrian Martinez being trained in the Jamaican wrestling company. And if you guys know who's over that, he's gonna come from a awesome wrestling background. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not prolong the time. Let's go ahead and get this matchup started. I see you, Lyndon. I want to take on that hardcore champ. Yeah, man. We have the hardcore champ on this show. He's the hardcore champ for Rise. We have one for Overdrive. If you're interested on Sunday, we can put that on the line and have you face that hardcore champion. Well, actually, I think it's vacant. It might be vacant. I don't know. I gotta check it again. But ladies and gentlemen, WWC Rise Tag Team Champions hanging high above the ring. Well, we have one hanging, I guess. I don't know. Either way we go. WWC Rise Tag Team Champions hanging high above the ring. We just gotta see which one of these teams wants it more. Who wants to be the next WWC Rise Tag Team Champions? We'll find out in just a few short seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, this matchup here, TLC action, by the way. TLC, that's tables, ladders, and chairs. If it was up to me, we would just do tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Oh my gosh. Well, WWE did that one time. Tables, ladders, and chairs, and stairs. No, tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. I remember that. That's crazy. But, yeah, man, it was pretty cool. It was like a one-night thing, like a one-night pay-per-view type idea. Makes sense. But, yeah. Which is that Overdrive needs to invade Rise. I mean, that could be cool. We could have Rise versus Overdrive. That would be nice. All title holders versus each other. Nah, for real, that would be great. That would be nice. Okay, so the current WWC Rise champion is a lady. Her name is Evelyn Carter. She's a third generation superstar. She's from the Carter wrestling family. She's destined for greatness. Our current Rise tag team champion is the man who just got scoop slammed. Evan Lewis, and the dude over there in the green, Ellis Wright. And then for Overdrive, we have a hardcore champion. I gotta remember if it's vacant. We might add some more. We might add some more champions. Probably when I add more champions, we could have like we could do that. Have like a pay-per-view Rise versus Overdrive. That would be cool. Like build up into it and everything. Folks get attacked. That'd be crazy. That'd be wild. That would really be. That's really a good idea, Littles. It's pretty good. I was thinking of the same thing with Beatdown at Warzone. I haven't got in order to do that, I need to do a draft, and we need to evenly dispute everybody in their respective companies, because the way we have it now, everybody's just wrestling on each show almost, except Women's Wednesday. The men aren't wrestling on Women's Wednesday. Strictly, the men are strictly not wrestling on Women's Wednesday. That's my thing, and I'm okay with that. I want to showcase the women's wrestling on that show. But yeah, Zach Taylor just landed. He just landed on the steel chair. I'm pretty sure he's hurt. But yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty cool. We might do that one day. Just be like pay-per-views for pay-per-views for Rise and Overdrive and Warzone and Beatdown. Pretty cool. I could think of the arena too. It'd be kind of cool. It could be really cool. Have one side Rise, the other side Overdrive. That'd be lit. That'd be nice. And look at this AK-47 trying to get the champion. But look at this, Zach Taylor stopping. Zach Taylor trying to stop Evan from stopping AK. Look at this. Could we have new champions here tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. Look at this, getting closer. Getting closer. Oh my goodness. AK-47 has got the championship for his team.
Here are your winners, Zach Taylor
Ladies and gentlemen,
and AK.
Zach Taylor and AK-47 picking up the championships here tonight. We gotta get that picture later on, because I'm trying to get the picture now and it frees up or whatever. But huge congratulations to Zach Taylor and AK-47. AK-47, a legend here in this business, by the way. He wrestled in the WWC about 6 years ago. Pretty cool guy. And we're so glad he's teaching the younger talent as well as showcasing his skills, blessing WWC Rise with his skills, by the way. Pretty good man. I don't blame him. He's like, it's been a minute since I've been wrestling, so it would be fair if I started off in Rise, which is cool. He requested that, so it's cool. But ladies and gentlemen, WWC Rise champion on the line here tonight. The stipulation: if Evelyn keeps the championship, congrats, bro. Careful, we might be coming after you. I don't know why it blocked you. That's weird. I don't know. That's so weird. YouTube's so sensitive. Anyway, but ladies and gentlemen, the stipulation here tonight: if Evelyn Carter retains the championship, the number one contender, which I can't remember who I said it was going to be. Kelly, right? I think. Yeah, it's Kelly, because, it was Kelly. So, the stipulation would be if Evelyn retains the title, Kelly faces Evelyn in the number one contenders match in 2 weeks. If Evelyn loses the championship, whoever is the champion will face Kelly. I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to remember. But yes, but ladies and gentlemen, left and right, we're gonna say it real quick, and then we're gonna start the match. We have on the left in the red, that is Lauren. In the middle, we have Ben Blackwell. Then we have in the gold Josephine Dubois, and on the far end, the WWC Rise champion, the third generation superstar herself, Evelyn Carter. Let's go ahead and get this match started. Let's head on down to ringside. I don't remember turning the entrances out there.
The following is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match and is
championship.
The World Championship!
Y'all hear me slurping or eating? I'm sorry, I'm eating watermelon. It's my favorite. I'm sorry.
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ben Blackwell.
Here he comes down to the ring, Mr. Ben Blackwell, the ringmaster himself, coming all the way from Manchester, England, to bless us with his presence here tonight. I think bro went and got a tan. I think he did. That Ben Blackwell, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here, this young specimen. So ladies can't keep their hands off of him, so he says he seems to be very prowess and a ladies' man as well. He's told us here in the WWC he knows how to keep his private life. He knows how to keep his party lifestyle private from work. There's nothing wrong with it. You party, if you party, that's good on you. You know, he probably goes to those royal balls already or something. I don't know. And then the ladies' place was his royal balls. I'm sorry, man. It's crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes one of his opponents.
And introducing the challenger.
And here she is.
Joseph
Coming from France, Josephine Dubois. Here she is. She was the WWC's first international woman superstar here in the WWC, coming from France. Blessing us with her presence here. I think she really loves it here in the WWC. It's something. It's something to have international people coming all the way from overseas just to come straight to your company. This something, you know, I'm just saying. It's pretty cool. Josephine Dubois. She really got that body design. Man. What'd you say, ladies? Man, Lennox really calm down, Lennox, calm down. I'm being silly.
and introducing the challenger from Memphis, Tennessee, Lauren.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she comes. Is Lauren making her way down to the ring right now. I do not remember this theme song being over. I don't, man. Oh my god. But anyway, Lauren, the younger sister of Fanny Clark. Fanny Clark, a wrestler who used to be here in the WWC. She's taking some time off to be with her family. No one blames her for that. Maternity leave, by the way. Huge congratulations to her. But let's see if she has what it takes to get the match won and done. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the champion. It was requested earlier that she requested to have 2 matches. And when I asked what was the reason, she said, it's simple. Brutal as possible.
From Boca Raton, Florida.
She's not from Florida, she's from Jamaica. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as stated earlier in the broadcast, 3rd generation superstar right there. 3rd generation wrestler. Coming from the biggest wrestling family in WWC history today. Evelyn Carter. The daughter of Aaron Carter Sr., granddaughter of WWC Hall of Famer Anthony Smokey Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, to watch more of the Carter family in action. Her uncle being Antonio Carter, the current WWC champion. Ladies and gentlemen, her brother, Evelyn's brother, her younger brother, Aaron Carter II, a wrestler who made his debut some time ago, back in 2024. He felt like he was ready, but sometimes you get a little beside yourself, and then sometimes you end up making bad decisions. But this is what he told us. He said sometimes you get ahead of yourself, sometimes you end up making bad decisions. And he's simply taking a break to get away from those decisions, which just totally made sense. He didn't want to bring that into the wrestling business, and we understand that. We just hope that all is well with him. We wish good luck with him and his father as well. But, anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the action. Mr. Live at 5, Ben Blackwell. As you see on the back of his pants, that's exactly what it says, Live at 5. Oh my gosh, they're jumping him. But ladies and gentlemen, earlier in the match, earlier before the match started, if I could get it at a good angle, you see it says Mr. Live at 5. You see Mr. Live at 5. But yes, earlier before this match even started, like earlier in the broadcast, we gave an interview to Mr. Ben Blackwell. And he was informed on this matchup that he was in. And he said, "Oh, okay, well, this could be a good time to win these ladies over." And of course, one of the ladies overheard him as he said that. Came over to the interview, and I guess he tried to go in for a kiss, and he ended up smacking her so. She ended up smacking him so hard. The lady in question was Lauren, by the way. Lauren gave Ben a smack so hard it made his face turn red. Somehow, some way, it didn't show up, but I'm pretty sure he still felt it. What'd you say, your commentary? Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, you said love your commentary. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I try my best. Sometimes, some stuff I do try to come up with, like on the fly, but most of the stuff is actually stuff that I've had. I don't really write stuff down. I think I should, but most of the time it is also like a carryover from like some other story or like a continuation as well. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get more into storytelling. But yes, that most definitely was true though. Mr. Ben Blackwell, he calls himself a ladies' man, but really can't. Oh snap! But can't really. He doesn't understand a correct way to say it as of right now. He doesn't know a correct way of how to get the ladies. He's trying to go based off of what he said he used to do over there in England. But buddy, this is America. You gotta learn the American way. Josephine Dubois going for the pin, but Lauren kicks out. But look at that, Ben Blackwell with a spin kick. Look at this. Blackwell has a bone to pick with Lauren. She's smashing her head straight first, but look at that. Evelyn says sisters stick together. She answers with a drop kick straight to the back. Look at that. My goodness. Evelyn Carter reversal from Josephine, but look at this. Blackwell say, "You gonna drop kick me, I'll drop kick you." He didn't quite get it all in the exchange. Look at these two working together now. But I believe it was short-lived, but look at this. He's trying to go for a springboard drop kick. Didn't quite get it all right there. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of teamwork in the match for singles individuals. But look at this. Evelyn, that family boom drop, that Carter family boom drop. Look at this now. Josephine, kendo sticking hand. Oh, what the heck? See, what's going on? We got wizards here in the WWC. We have wizardry going on. We have witchcraft going on. I don't even know, man. This is crazy. But look at this. Evelyn was trying to go for that Carter family kick, but Blackwell was just out of range. Dubois with a table win, but Blackwell with a kick straight to Lauren, but Lauren in the grips of Dubois. Look at this. Going for something here. The rubber choke guillotine. Evelyn with a reversal. Sounds like he learned how to charm the ladies from Three's Economy rerun. Oh man, that's hilarious, man. Nah, for real, that's what it sounds like. But look at this, Lauren. Shoulder breaker. Oh my gosh, Lauren with the big boot going for the pin, but Blackwell quickly trying to come back into the fray. Look at that. Blackwell trying to go with a kick, but Lauren said, nope. Watch this, big fella. But Blackwell with a reversal. He said, no, you watch this. And that's chopped straight to the chest, but answers with a chair straight to the face. Back up to his feet like nothing ever happened, but look at this trying to go for a kick, but look at this, Evelyn with the Carter family kick. This could be it right here. 1, 2, and ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Evelyn Carter retains the championship. So you know what that means. In 2 weeks, Kelly will be able to get her hands in a match against Evelyn Carter for the WWC Rise Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all here tonight. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing people. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Old Man Lennon. Shout out to Luna Love. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great night. Be blessed.